So the DNI now has a flying saucer on its logo. What are we to make of this? Get in here. This is Cosmic Road, where I discuss UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, share on social media, and as I'm going through this, please comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, this is from creativeblock.com. Has a U.S. intelligence office really just put a UFO on its logo? UFO watchers are having a field day. The U.S. National Intelligence Manager for Aviation, NIM, has apparently just revealed a new logo that appears to recognize what believers have been saying all along. Aliens are out there. The new logo, if it's real, shows several airborne craft, including what looks to be a UFO. Some are calling the discovery a hidden coded message, but it's hardly subtle. There, hovering somewhere above the Galapagos Islands, is a classic flying saucer. We have questions, though, starting with whether this can possibly be real. If it is, the NIM clearly hasn't seen our advice on how to design a logo. Created in 2016, the National Intelligence Manager is the U.S. Director of National Intelligence Principal Advisor on Aviation Issues. According to its website, its mission is to lead intelligence community efforts to identify, analyze, and integrate intelligence on threats to the air domain. And what has the internet so excited is that it seems the agency is now recognizing that this remit includes UFOs. Well, you would hope that it would, right? Anyway, it goes on, but that's the general thrust of it. This seems to be a real logo. So what are we to make of this, that the DNI has put this on there? Well, I think that it is possibly very significant. Lou Elizondo has recently said some very strong statements about the DNI and how they are now working with RO or AIM-Song or whatever it's called now. I think it's going to be called RO now, the Pentagon's new UFO agency, the successor of the U.A.P. task force and E.T.s. So NIM is now working with RO. And so the fact that they're putting this UFO on their seal, would be significant in that context. But as others have pointed out, there's various government institutions that have dragons and all sorts of stuff on their logos, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they believe in dragons. But it can't be a coincidence that the agency now working with RO or the UFO program now has a UFO on its logo. To me, that is significant. I don't think that they would have made that move unless it were significant in some way. Now, it could just be a subtle nod that that's what they're working on, and now that is part of their purview. That could be. It could just be a playful little nudge that now they're working on that. And it could be no more than that. But until someone at NIM actually comes out and says something about it, that's all we really know for now. Some people are getting very excited about this. Some are very against it. There's a lot of fervor around it. But my take is, just kind of, that's interesting. And, we'll see what they have to say about it. And we'll go from there. Until then, that's all you can really say about it, or at least that's all I have to say about it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this revolutionary? Is this exciting? Does this mean something significant that the government is now taking UFOs seriously at last? You would hope so. I mean, after all, part of the charter for ARROW, not AIM-Song necessarily, but ARROW specifically, says that they are dealing with non-man-made vehicles. There's specifically a clause in their charter that says all cases involving man-made vehicles that they come across will be passed on to appropriate authorities, meaning they are dealing exclusively with non-man-made vehicles. So that is what RO, which is what the new UFO program is going to be called if it's not already. It was AIM-song or whatever, however you're supposed to pronounce that. So to me, that is, very powerful and significant that they have just come right out in their charter, which I have, a feeling that Chris Mellon had something to do with the language of the charter, since he had something to do with the language of the creation of the U.A.P. task force. Anyway, all of which is to say they are working on UFOs, and it's explicitly stated in their charter. And now we have NIM working with them. So, to me that is significant, but I would really like it if somebody from NIM came out and said that it was more than a playful nod. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Please hit like, please subscribe, and please hit the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. There's social media links below. Please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That'd be awesome. There is a PayPal button below if you wanted to support the channel. That'd be really cool. Until next time, Cosmic Road out.